Hey guys, so I figured since I was working on organizing my craft room, I decided to pull out the camera and kind of show you some things that are working for me, because I know when I first started organizing my craft room, that was the thing that I was looking for. I was like, okay, what am I going to invest my money in order to get the most value for my money? There's so many different organizing ideas and ways of organizing your things. And I think that knowing who you are and what works for you is what's going to make it the best choice, because what works for somebody else may not work for you. So I wanted to share what works for me in case there's something that, might help you or work for you in your craft room. And this is one of the things that really works for me. I am kind of working on my area, and I wanted to show you some of the things that actually work for me. And this is on the wall to the right of my desk. So when I need something, I can grab it very easily. I find that when I'm working at my desk, and if I have things put away, hidden, and in drawers, I'm less likely to use it on a project. And then when I go back and I'm looking for something else, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have used that on that project, and I totally forgot to use it. So having my punches and having my my mixed media supplies and stuff like that right at hand allows me to grab and create, and I really like that about this. And it seems like it's a big area, but it really isn't. These are the wall shelves from IKEA, and I put a small one and a large one together so that I could maximize my space. And I also got the, I guess those were like from the kitchen section. They're like towel racks or something like that, to house some of my punches as well. So, and then I added on top of that, because I expanded, and I added all my Martha Stewart punches, or most of them, on the top two shelves. So I have my punches, my paints, and my sprays. And when I say my paints, my smaller acrylic paints, all on this wall, so I can easily grab and go. Okay, guys, so the next area that I want to show you is on the back wall of my craft space. My studio is basically a family room, or like a bonus room that is upstairs. And my husband was gracious enough to allow me to make this my craft space. And I am really blessed. So I know that, and I am very grateful at the same time. But as you can see, this wall over here where my paints are is what I just showed you. And then behind my chair is this paper rack, and it houses a lot of my 12 by 12s that I absolutely adore, and then my Prima A4 pads. I found this particular shelf at a Facebook group in my area, and one of my friends said, hey, this could be good for your craft room, and I went over there and I got it for $15. It was such a good deal, because I know how much they go for online, as I've purchased one of the tall ones. So, and you can see to the right of the white drawers is the tall paper holder. Now, I really love these, one, because I can see what I have, and two, they're very accessible. So I kind of switched from the folders. I had the like the We Are Memory Keepers plastic folders. I kind of was not using my paper because I couldn't see what I had. So this works better for me. And I love the Alex drawers. Those have been so handy. I really love those. And if you want to see how I organize those, just let me know. But I do have a lot of different supplies that I keep in there. Right on top of the tall drawers here, you'll see like a rainbow of papers. That is how I'm storing my colored 8.5 by 11 sheets. And I did get the idea from Jennifer McGuire. She uses the thick plastic folders or sleeves, and it's holding my 8.5 by 11 papers. Okay guys, so I also wanted to show you how I store some of the embellishments that are still in packaging. I do have like a clip it up that is a desk standing clip it up, and I also have another it's a light fixture. So in this area, again, this is right next to my desk. So if I'm sitting at my desk, it's on my right side. And I have these shelves here, but I wanted to show you what I store below those shelves so you can get an idea of where they are in my room. So I'm gonna come in closer so you can see. Okay guys, so right below those IKEA shelves, I have some Stampin' Up! Inks, and I used these, they were like DVD holders that I found at Office Depot or Office Max, and I am using them to store my, just my Stampin' Up! Stamp pads. And then these things right here, that are holding the embellishments are clip-it-ups that I had purchased online when she sold these. I'm not sure if you can still get them, but you know, she has like under shelf hanging ones now, so you could use those. And then she has the one that swings out as well. So I love to be able, again, to see what I have, but if it's not neat and organized, it's going to drive me crazy. And my creativity is, if my room is chaotic, my creativity is just stunted. So when I need a piece of an embellishment or something, I can look over and start there. Now, not all of my embellishments are there, but some of my favorites are there. And then I'm going to just go down just a little bit, and I have a third one there. And the third one kind of hangs like all of my letters and, you know, my longer letter stickers and some like chipboard letters in bags. So that's kind of how I store those. And then right here, I have a little binder of stencils that is right on the floor there, so when I want to do a mixed media project, I can go ahead and do that real quick, grab a stencil and be able to use it. And I just store them in like document sleeves or whatever, page protectors. And then right next to this is my Raskog cart, so let me move over to this. Okay, so here is my one of my Raskog carts. I do have two right now, and this is one of my favorite colors. As you can see, my walls are painted a light minty green color, and so I can pop almost any color with it. It looks really nice, and it's a very soothing color for me, so that's why I love the blues and greens. But anyway, this particular Raskog cart is holding my flowers. So I have some little fabric flowers on top, some small, like tiny small, what do you call them? Paper flowers, like from Wild Orchid Crafts and I Am Roses, in the little 5x7 photo cases. And then on the bottom, I just have little buckets of some different parchment flowers, and that's how I'm storing them there, because again, I have to see them, and otherwise I won't use them. And I have another way that I store some flowers, and I want to show you. Okay guys, so this little 3-tier basket holder is what is holding my wild orchid craft flowers, and just basically by color. So I have them like separated inside the basket. And the nice thing about this 3-tier basket is that the baskets do come off individually. So if I just want to work with a certain color, I can, or I can just go and pick the color and grab some flowers out of there and then take them to use for my project. So I like having them out because I do use them often. I had it closer to my desk, but so I just wanted to bring it over here to kind of show you. I actually kind of like it there. So it looks really nice, I think. Gives up that pop of color. I can see what I have. I can grab it easily. And this is right below, again, the wall of mixed media stuff. So as you can see, it's right below all of that. And I can even probably put another shelf right above these two like the Rascal cart, so I could actually fit more of my mixed media items on there, because I do currently have a mixed media cart, and I keep it slid under my desk because I have a desk that is kind of tall. So it slides right under there, and I will show you that when I get that all organized. I am working on slowly organizing everything, but I wanted to show you how I organize the stuff right around my desk area and my papers. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I am going to be continuing to purge and just make room for new and updated stuff and keep the stuff that I actually am using. So again, let me know if you have any questions. If you have any other ideas for organizing, I'd love to hear them. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will be back with the continuation of my studio in progress. So I will talk to you real soon. Bye for now.